Hey, I'm Dana Miles from the Hills and Fleurieu Landscape Board. We've put on today, in partnership with Green Adelaide, a coastal bus tour celebrating volunteers where they can learn and connect with each other. We've come down to the southwest Fleurieu and today we're down at Cape Jervis. First started off at the Yankalilla Nursery led by Corey Jackson, and then we went and looked at the Friends of Wirrina Cove. They're a brand new group and this is great for them to learn for some of the longer groups that have been around for around 25 years. Then we've come to Cape Jervis, stunning day here, just absolutely picture perfect, not a breath of wind. And then this afternoon, after lunch at the Cape Jervis Community Club, which is run by volunteers, which I'm extremely grateful for, we're then heading to the Friends of Banksia Park at Normanville. It's been such a fabulous day, learning from the volunteers, feeling inspired.
Today's been a great day for the volunteer groups to meet each other. Some of the groups haven't come across each other or know what the other group's activities on ground are, and we've been able to, I suppose, link them, share ideas, share some future, I suppose, meetings as well.
I represent several groups: Friends of Moana and Aldinga in national parks, the Coots group and Trees for Life, Coast Care, the Fleurieu Environment Centre, and also I've been moving from Hope Forest down to Yankalilla, so this is ideal for me to orient myself with this region, which I've had quite a few dealings with, but now it's opened a whole lot more connections, and the groups that are down here doing really good work.
The main questions I've had today is about how I suppose a lot of the volunteer groups started up and how they progressed to where they are. Some of the questions have been about how do you get more volunteers involved, and I think our strong link with the Fleurieu Environment Centre has been really good at connecting groups and gaining more volunteers. So our community nursery volunteers from that centre, and they're quite often volunteers that volunteer at other sites. So there's that connection across sites and drawing it all into, I suppose, where we've got funding to value add with plants for site. The plantings here, all these plants came from the community nursery, and they were volunteers from other community groups as well as from this one.
We're really lucky today to have environmental consultant Phil Barron from Barron Environmental. Phil's here teaching us his expertise, nearly 30 years on the ground, working all across South Australia. He's just really energetic, charismatic, and he's able to give really that inspiration back to our volunteers here today. Really grateful to have him along.
Amazing. It was always great hanging out with volunteers like this. Over time I've achieved such incredible results and sheer hard work, but also the willingness to learn and adapt as well. But it's also just highlighted how important the network, the partnerships that are involved, how important that is just to help them with that adapting and keeping on going and achieving incredible results. It's much bigger than the person you see talking, telling you about the site. It's a whole teamwork, and it's beautiful to see, genuinely is, and it's almost making me choke up right now just thinking about getting emotional and how fantastic it is to see and be able to encourage these guys.
The key takeaway from today is just bringing groups together who've never met, learning from each other, being inspired, even talking about the successes but also failures. Failures is really important so other new groups don't go through that. Just bringing people together, having that chance to connect and be on Ramanjeri, Nunjeri country together, learning from our First Nations and showing that we are all wanting to come together as one to keep caring for the environment and protecting biodiversity for future generations.